Hello, today I'm gonna talk about a video I look at it today. It's a really great video, and it actually shows up. Important thing is the relationship model. For example, in this case, like their houses, and this is data build, and but this is only one table. But what if elements in the table, for example, the residence, um, this is a house, but the house have different multiple residents. What if that happens? So then you need one table also connected with other tables. So it's a complex data types. Okay. um, so what this can do is, this is a really good video. They show up a lot of steps. So basically the first step is you want to create a feature class for sure. On that feature class you don't even need to have you know in this case he created a feature class called house. Look at this, called house and polygon, and then that's it. He doesn't even is a point, and he doesn't even create like actual stuff. Make sure the coordinate system is right, and then he create a table. See here, um, I just yeah, the table is really straightforward too. Is you just make sure the location is right and the name. Make sure you remember the name, um, and then this is the key. Okay, it's a tool. Then he used a tool called enable editor tracking. um, this is the key of the key. Make sure the input data set is houses, and you actually do two times. One is the houses, which is a point feature, and then you just type creator, creation date, last edit, and make sure you check add fields. Okay. um, Make sure you do those things. Okay. So this is a point feature. Make sure you just use the exact same things with what they did. Okay. And then you did this for house. You also gonna do this for the residence, which is this is a table. Okay. You did this for the feature layer and for the table. Okay. Which is related table. So you did this one too. Okay. And all the other stuff are the same. Okay. You just do the input twice. Okay. Both the feature and the relate table, super important. And then once this run, and you make sure you want to enable attachment. Again, the reason was this is, if we enable attachment, then we can attach like images, PDFs, all kinds of files into the table, which is super cool. Okay, so because this is really useful when we do like ArcGIS Online app. For example, if there's a feature, then you can attach images down here, and they can show the image. Okay. um, so you can see what they did. He did the houses first, and also he did the residence, and he wrong. So you want to do this twice. Okay. And then also add global ideas. This is the next step. So after run, you make sure you add a global ideas, and this global idea is just for the houses. Okay, just for the feature layer. Remember that. Actually, you can see it from here. See, just do the houses. Okay, just do the houses. The feature layers. Make sure the feature layers down here. You don't do this for the table. Okay, relate table. Don't do this for the relate table. Okay, no relate table. Okay, make sure. And then you just wait, and then you will, after this all finished, you will have all these files in here. Okay. um, and then what do? You just right click pull up their fields, and then you could add fields you want. You can add like this is a really important key. Okay, it's called parent GUID. Okay, this is super important because this is the only thing that help you connect this table to the houses. Remember we did the global ID for the houses, so this GUID is gonna connect to the global ID. Okay, that's the key of the key. And after that, then we can add like all kinds of fields that we feel that's useful that we want to include. The same. So this is a table, and also the houses. Okay. Just this is really based on your own needs. Okay, this is not standardized, but make sure you can do this. The other important thing is when you do that, make sure you have the real name, and this is alias. Okay, the other. So make sure you do that twice. That's important. And then once that's finished, you wanna do domains. See, remember how they did that? You right click, go to design, and you go to domain. Okay, here is where you get domains. Okay, a lot of people forgot that, and it's start from the geodatabase. Okay, right click geodatabase, not the individual files, because domain is belong to there. And then you go ahead. So what domain is? It's just basically of preset values or text or values. Okay, so you can give a name of the domain, and then you can set up the description and code. Okay, see they did two things down there. They did see what they did. That's what they did. Okay, you need to do this, and you need to have a description and all set up the whether what's the type, field type, and then all these things are belong to here. Okay, and make sure you want to do all of those. If you don't do all those, you cannot save the domain. Okay, then see all down, everything down, just save it. Just save, and good to go. So after this is down, you can pull up the table again. Like houses. You can look at the fields again, and then what do you do is once you go to houses, you can click domains, go to fields again for this again, and then you could see domain here. That's another thing. Okay, you will see in a minute. So this is domain. See domain. So you click it, and then you can select the preset domain for these values. So when people enter, they only enter these values. Okay, see, when you click, you can select a domain. Okay, which is really cool. That's a domain, so really cool. Okay, so after this all down, and the last step is search create relation class. Okay, that's really important. Let them run a little bit, but these are houses, this is residents. So this is the first step. First step, you want to make sure original table is the houses, is a feature. Okay, it's a feature, and the destination table is the relate table. Okay, don't make sure the order is right. And once this is down, and then you want to set up the relation type, make them composite, and make sure the message direction is forward. And this is another thing. Okay, make sure you choose one to many. Okay, this is forward, and this is a composite. Okay, make sure you do these things. Okay, see, he did one to many. Okay, and then the next most important stuff, okay, is this. Okay, so after we figure out change it to composite, change this to forward, and one to many, then we need to figure out the key. So the original key, this is global ID. This global ID is from the houses, And see, this is parent GUID. This is from the resident, the relate table. So this is how they connect with each other. Okay, really important. Make sure all this is right, and then you can run it. After you run, you have nothing, but it will show. You just they're all preset. But there will be a house residence relationship class created, and then you just you can pull up you can start to work on your map. Basically, you find some base map and you add them in there. Okay, see these houses, you can add them there. What do you do is you can add a feature. So look at this, you add a feature, and then that's the important. Okay, what you can do is see add features, and once you add features, you can change attribute. You can see this address. So these are the fields preset that you can add stuff down there. Okay, so you can type this is address basically, code like this. See this is the key. See, once you click, there will be a drop down menu value. Okay, the reason we did this is because domain. All right, and then the dates. Okay, so here's the other thing. Once you finish that, dates. Okay, so this is one house, but this is just the feature. Okay, what you could do is once you save it, you can click there. See, you can click there. See the residence, this is a relate table. Okay, the residence is the relate table. Okay, you can right click and add entry from there. Okay, see, you right click and you can add new to relationship. Then you see this is different table. This is not the table from the feature. This is a table from relate table. Okay, so this is the parent GUID. So this is one feature in the feature layer. Okay, this is basically one point. Actually, this one is these points. So these points you can enter first name, last name, age associated with it, and then you can enter multiple ones. Okay, so he entered all. So actually, and see here you can do multiple ones. And then once this is finished, make sure you sign in to the ArcGIS. Just sign them in, and once you sign them in, see here you can go to new layer and you can publish them as a web layer. Okay, you can publish them. That's really important. Okay, make sure when you publish them, there are a couple of important settings. You want to give a name like what they did. You want to write down the summary here, and you want to give tags. Okay, this relation data set tags, and you wanna, here is tricky, you wanna enable. I usually do add feature only. Okay, so you cannot change. And the content, if you click analyze, you will see arrows. See here, there's arrows. The reason is you don't want to include base map down here. Okay, like the base map down here. See, they have base map. They have like Word, Canvas. This is base map. You don't want to do that. Delete the base map. Once you delete it, then when you're analyzing them, there will be no issues. Okay, and you publish it, you just click the publish, and then after run, you will run for a while, and then we'll get. Okay, once this is